me see you juke. Let 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 me see you juke. See you juke. We 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 see.
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? We live. We back at it again. Welcome to the table, episode 2. You know what I'm saying? We finna chime in on some different things. You feel me? And get it going, man. First of all, happy Juneteenth to everybody. This is now in effect, you know. Everybody here now. We all aware of what that holiday is to us now, so we're gonna celebrate it like it is, you know. So it's a lot of stuff going on, man. We're gonna get it going. So without further ado, my name is Bub. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm repping, TS. You know what I'm saying? The era. You feel me? Rep Open Circle as well. You feel me? I've been out here for a minute. And we got my boy A.G, none other, infamous. Yeah, I'm gonna let him chime in. Let the people know what's going on with you, brother.
Yo, it's your boy, man, King A.G, representing, first, man, Terror Squad, Footwork Company. And also, I'm the creator of Terror Dome, the Ultimate Footwork Experience, Chicago's first footwork league. Just want to say, man, welcome to the table. Happy holiday to all of you.
Yes, we're here, man. We're here. So, today we got a couple special guests in, man. You know, we had a lot of requests from the last show that we had. You feel me? So, well, before we get into that, you know, we're going to kick it off. We're going to go in, you feel me? You know, everybody grab the drinks. Let's kick it off, man. So, let's talk about some things. We got a topic for some of the people that tuned into the show last time. You know, they got a few things they want to discuss. So, you know, G's pretty much, you know, who were the DJs who influenced the footwork culture the most that helped shape the culture from the 90s until now?
From what I've seen, I would say, from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying, I would say Slogo. I heard Tracks, man. I really didn't get to know him. I must be out south. We didn't go out west too much. PJ, Clint. I would say Rashad, Spin, RP Bull, Magic Mike. DJ Chip.
Right.
Bass. E-Dub. There's a couple more, man. I think.
Now wait, now look, you naming a lot. Like, who was the most influential? Like, that's like the most influential. I know everybody contributed in their own way.
In my era,
love everybody
influenced me.
But like, because like for me, from the '90s, what I remember from the '90s is like, I just go when I was in high school when I really got into it. Shit, I was hearing PJ and PJ Lee. I ain't getting to Rashad until I got into I probably didn't know I was listening to Rashad Spin probably or our people. I just heard the music, but it was like certain ones. You feel me?
I would say it was maybe 3 or 4 that I was like buying they tapes that I know that was like dropping. Clint. Maybe as I got older, as I really got into footwork, but I definitely knew I ran into some Dash tapes at Markham. Chip was dropping a lot of tapes back then. They used to go to the parties back then. That's when they used to sell the tapes and the CDs at the DJ booth at the end for $5 or $10 or whatever.
Facts.
Who else would I say? That was actually RP. I grabbed some RP, but RP. I didn't really go to many places where RP was going, so But I always I would say Clint.
What was that?
And Chip, because I was at those type of parties at the time, and those are people I was running into. Well, music wise, I was running into.
Right.
So I really can't say because I didn't know what was, I was just getting going, bro. So I ain't know really what was like heat, like really what was good for music. Really I just liked everything. You know what I'm saying? So I bumped it all. I played all that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, it was a lot like
my OG, he had the tape deck from me. I was bumping too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, it used to come with the color tapes then, so you know it was green, red. You had the green and red tape. You was the man. You know what I'm saying?
Here's your shit.
That's before your time, youngin.
Hit the tape deck. The fact that she hit your tape deck.
Tape deck, bro.
That's hilarious. I used to have this bogus ass computer. I used to have this bogus ass computer with like hella hoarded tracks on it, just hella tracks on it. I used to
that was later down the line, though. Bro. That was later down the line, bro. It used to be spots, bro, at Swamporama and in the mall called the Mix Shop, bro. All they sold was house music. You can go there and get a limited tracks or a limited house music, bro. And they was selling everybody tapes. Everybody was jamming out of there, bro. Like that was classic. You ain't have to know them to go get. You ain't have to know them to go get their music, bro. Now you gotta like, you know what I'm saying, chime in a little bit more with them. Follow on that.
So that means if it was a mix shop, that means they was playing tracks like in the area then, so people would come by, right? Yes. So it had to be some battles that kicked off in front of the mix shop.
Yes, in the mall. Plenty of time. Oh, this when I seen Rashad before I knew Rashad now. Like Wolfpack coming up, big jeans, one piece onesies. We was dancing in my other group we first started. They came up to Auntie Anne's, you know what I'm saying? All one piece Sean John Fitz, Tim's and the Vanna Joes, you know what I'm saying? Back then, we was in the group, all y'all wore the same shit, bro.
Everybody.
All one piece.
I remember that.
Color of Vanna Joes. They in the mall kicking off battles in the mall, bro. Like,
I was young as hell when that Vanna Joe shit was on.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you had to get into a battle, like what was your most epic battle in front of the mix shop?
I want to say it was a mix shop. It used to be, the mall was so packed, like, out here, man. When I moved out here to Revolt, but like, people would pull up, bumping the tracks and CD, they tape decks in their car, and like back then, without like no BS though, bro. It used to be like, it was all love. Like, either two things gonna happen. Like, you was gonna fight, you was gonna dance. You'll pull up.
Yeah.
People used to study where people was at. Like, we used to. It was so crazy. Like, it was so serious when we had Terror Squad. I don't know if you knew before you got in. We used to be in Fat Ryan Band. We used to know what other group members at in Creation and know what schools they went to. And we'll pull up on them, bro, like 6 deep, and grab them and throw them in the van, bro, and take them like around the corner, pull them out the van and burn them, bro, and leave them there. Like, wasn't no fights, no nothing, but like we was all friendly. You feel me? Everybody knew each other. It'd be me, Moody, Steve-O, Fat Ryan, Tristan. You know what I'm saying? Yup, we'll pull up, grab somebody, whoop, throw them in Fat Ryan van. They, man, what y'all on? We'll take them around the corner when they don't got no help and like cut the tracks on, bro, and like battle them 6 against 1 and burn them, and then leave them like a block or two away from whatever.
Yeah. The fact that y'all was kidnapping people just to go battle them, man, is insane.
They went to Hillcrest or went to Thorn Ridge. We used to ride in Fat Ryan Mama van and pull up and try to catch them and battle them. Catch them without their group. We caught them without their group. They getting in the van, bro.
That's ruthless, man. But look at it though, bro.
It wasn't right. It was like, it was crazy.
All right, so if you look at the track, so you look at the DJs now that's making music. You feel me? The landscape a little different now. It's a little different now as far as like who's making music, what's coming out, the styles, where it's coming out, where it's coming from. You know what I mean? And who influencing who. You know what I mean? So, for me right now, Rashad, to me, DJ Rashad still got a heavy influence over the Footwork music, over the sound, for sure. But then you got a lot of new people that came into the game too. That's been making waves. You got HC, a lot of different people. Who's some other track makers? Oh, you got DJ Corey making tracks. and getting out here. You know what I mean? Like
there's a lot of good DJs right now. Like
you know what I mean?
like
how
like
to
up and
make
coming.
tracks. You feel me? Yeah, like up and coming. I mean, not even up and coming, but just overall. Like we see a lot of different people over getting into track making, and it's changing the way the sound is. You know, in good ways. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit trash. You know, some of that shit be trash as hell. You feel me? But it is what it is. But a lot, you know, some of it be good too, though.
I mean, I would say, I ain't gonna say it's like necessarily trash. I would just say it's not used to what we used to coming up, like being around, bro. Like,
no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm
came
just talking
around
about
like
bad. I'm
a
just talking
lot
about
of the
bad
best
tracks.
DJs. They influenced the new wave. So we hang personally with a lot of the trendsetters, like, you know what I'm saying? For the up and coming generation. A lot of them doing good right now. They doing it without really help from a lot of the trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say they renegading it, but they found their own way because they don't want that type of weight being dropped on them. So I mean, you know, they trying to find a new sound. They don't want to sound like nobody, but you know, it's actually you know, something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just how we do a footwork style. Different footwork styles, we acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody will be trying to look like us or whatever, but you know, it still stand out. But that's still like preserving the culture, you know, a different sound.
Yeah. It's definitely a different sound, man. I remember being at Smart Bomb, man, and it was playing these tracks, man. I think Spin was playing some new tracks, man. A girl didn't even recognize it was footwork music. She was like, "This footwork music?" Like, I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna go kill this shit real quick. Check it out." You know, like, you feel me? Like they didn't even recognize. You feel me? Like less of that sound that they used to, and it's like, man, like footwork, the sound had changed so much. You feel me? And like, it's a different vibe now. And you know, footwork music now, the music that the tracks that be here that come out on the international labels, or you know, some of the labels like Check That Records, like they more song structured now. Like they more built like songs, not just the same way they used to be. So you feel me? I feel like, you know, it's some advancements in a lot of different ways. You feel me? But you know, I feel like the rhythm and the pace is still the same. You just got to get into it.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, like I said though, bro, it's something new. Like they not trying to too much follow the wave, too much really beat down the tech life. They come with their own names and coming how they coming, and which is good for the game. You know what I'm saying? And they just they trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? They not scared right now. That's what a lot of people needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the music, because the music is what's push us though, bro. We got to keep dancing off
Yeah,
the same tracks. Like,
yeah, man,
how do I supposed to
that shit got to
go?
keep growing.
Yeah, like how
That
do I
shit got to
supposed to
keep
dance
growing,
off
man.
like stuff I heard for 8 years? Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to hear battle tracks. Like, I know everybody trying to go to the techno wave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta still stick to that core, bro. Like, I want to hear some heat when
Well,
I battle. Like, I want to hear a DJ play, you know, some heat I never heard, but like to the element of footwork. Like, that's why I don't even be like too much battling really. Like, at a lot of things, cause I get to get into it, and then I'll hear some. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot,
some of that
man. I ain't
shit
gonna lie, man.
not pop.
A lot of
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that's a classic, but like at the same time, a lot of tracks just be noise. They be like, fam, you couldn't possibly have thought this shit was called, bro. This shit is
I
just
mean, but
noise, bro. Yeah.
you gotta look at though, bro. Just how we a lot of other people they keep their formula to themselves. Like, don't get me wrong, which is a good thing because it's a technique or it's a style, but like it still should be even with the DJs, how we teaching footwork to like the youth or whatever. It should be like people who really want. You'll be surprised that a lot of the top DJs that really teach a fundamental like a class on the MP or teach people how to like, you know what I'm saying, try to like
Right.
recreate. And once people know the format instead of like clicking, you know what I'm saying, or however, like, you know what I'm saying, no shots at nobody making Fruity Loops, but it's just that art of me like dealing with the MPC is a whole different thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I couldn't even
yeah.
once I learned the
It's just
MPC.
different levels. It's just different levels to me.
I mean, yeah, like once I learned the MPC, when I really started making tracks at one point, like I tried to make them on Fruity Loop with like Earl and all of them, and that just like it was just like too much really like more of a sound. It really like wasn't no work like to me. me dancing. Like I really wanted to like make a pattern, like, but a lot of them could do that. They versatile. It's just, you know, they probably ain't never like told nobody what their formula what that is. So I don't know, but like a lot of the top DJs that look up to could do like a little instructional class, and it'll be probably a lot way more DJs like actually on the Footwork side.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It would. So, it would. But look, you know, things evolve, things go different. You feel me? So, whatever. Okay, so here go a funny topic. Right? It's pretty.
That's all I've been waiting on.
So, you know. So what you think about the BG room on Facebook, and why you feel like, you know, it's a two-part question, and why do you feel like the Footwork community runs to this page so much?
Man, it was so crazy because like we just had a topic about this when I tuned in. They was talking about depression and you know, a lot of people not
They talking about depression
correctly on Jroc and Boo Dilla page. And it was crazy. We were just talking about that, but the Footwork world, I think they didn't appreciate, even though there was a place where you could come and be street, they really even didn't really appreciate what we had that was a battle scene until it was gone. So they learning and they yearning for that now. Like they still want to be able to talk up battles and come and do all that. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's not really too many places where they can come and battle. Like these people really want to battle and type first. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to Twitter fingers and type through via Facebook and just be like, man, I want to burn you, and burn you, and burn you. But, you know, it's really nowhere to go. It's more talking because there's nowhere to go. But these people see people at events. At my event, I'd even do an own freestyle session. You feel me sometimes? But they be so cool. They sit in the back and watch. Like, so I don't be understanding what they're typing about. That ain't about action or, I mean, it's just people want to be heard.
Man.
They want to be heard.
So what's the last part? You ain't about action.
It's more people could say anything, bro, and they feel they validated.
A lot of people not validated. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A lot of people who comment, you feel me, from each cross world, from the dance world to the Footwork world or the Footwork world, man, I don't comment about who the greatest people is in the dance world, who the greatest dance group is, or who the greatest dance is. That ain't my place. You know what I mean? I don't have to do that. But a lot of people feel the need to comment about who the greatest Footwork is, like their opinion is validated or is respected, because it's definitely not. It's just not. A lot of people who talk in these pages, man, it's not valid. I'm talking about even if a lot of people who are a lot of footworkers, bro, that we see talking now. If you notice something, I want people to pay attention to this real closely in that room. Because I don't even follow the room. I ain't followed the room in almost a year and a half, 2 years probably. So pay attention. None of the people who y'all want to see battle comment in this room already. None of the people that really are factors. None of the people that are real factors, like real, I know, because don't have a place to comment in that room. There's no need. There's no need.
But that's
for me.
That's the Facebook, Twitter though, because you can say whatever on your Twitter page, and you gonna like it or you gonna share it or you gonna not like it, but in that page you'll get comments that everyone can see. Feel what I'm saying? It's more about people feeling important who are part of culture, but on the other hand, it's like you didn't work as hard as a lot of the people. I stay on that page to be in tune with the streets or be in tune with the Footwork so I can know what's going on, so I could try to change certain things through Terradome or help out with assets with other people. But I mean, you know, I jump in there, talk my smack to try to show the humble side of me that I really can't, like, I really would like, I still talk to everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people feel we made it or whatever, but, you know, I still come around and support all the venues, whatever, like, but people talk a lot, let them talk. I'm just trying to give them a platform, bro, where they can show it now, but a lot of them do not show it, so it's like.
Nah, I mean, yeah, the last Terradome was interesting. It was only about 14.
The same thing is though, bro. That page is something the gospel about. Like when he came up, it wasn't no page, but it was a page at the end when the internet really first happened, like the beatdown4t.com and all that. Like that was like, but you couldn't see nobody profile. Like you had to hop. It was called bedown4t.com, right? Clinton made something. You could come on there,
Right.
make a login, like Clown House had one too. You could come on there, make a login. You ain't have to put no profile, but you could come on there and type whatever. You know what I'm saying? Long time ago, when they be talking about Q better than me or I'm better than Q, people used to really hop on there and act like they was me or act like they was Q. And be like, Q weak as hell. He can't never fuck with me and put my name because it's nowhere to come back. You can say whatever. You feel me? The whole time,
the fact
me and
somebody
Q
was
with
doing
each
that
other
is hilarious.
reading the comments. So it's like, it's always, bro, it's since like 2004, it's been like places where people, like once the internet came, bro, they found somewhere to have opinions. Like, all that don't matter, man. I look at the work. I see a lot of people trying. That's the people that I respect because you're trying. You're trying to find your lane. Right. You're trying to find, not fall behind somebody else's work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I see you working, I'll give you that. Even if I personally feel it's not up to par, but only feel it's not up to par because, you know, I learned certain things. Other people just try to mimic it, but they don't have enough pride. Like, you know what I'm saying? They too prideful, bro, to come and ask, am I doing this right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I didn't get that window from a lot of guys, though, bro. Like, a lot of guys shut me out the same way, and I don't want to do that to a lot of guys. Well, I've been telling you, like, they just too scared because it's terror squad. You know what I'm saying? Or it's, I don't know, man, but hey.
I don't know,
that's
man.
all I can do, bro. It's a touchdown, my dude.
Try.
That's all I can do.
Yeah. We try to provide a platform or through our work, show a pathway for people to choose and make some gains for themselves in any kind of way they feel free. A lot of people, man, just, you know, they want that helping hand a lot. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with the helping hand, but it's like a lot of people.
They ain't gonna say that.
People don't be ready. People ain't gonna say it. A lot of people
say that because then they gonna feel like
a lot of people not even ready either, though. A lot of people not ready either, man. A lot of people not ready or prepared to go through what it actually takes. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I tell people all the time, like, it ain't always about being an artist within footwork. Just be a cold ass footwork.
Well, you know how long
it's a sport. It's a sport. It's a sport at the end of the day.
It took us, boy, like, just like the Warriors, maybe 4 or 5 years to get it together, bro. And like really putting together the unit. Like, we was arguing all the time with each other before we even want to let people in. We didn't want to let nobody in the terror squad. Once Tristan went away and Steve-O left, and they left me by myself, Tristan went away to school, Steve-O left. You know what I'm saying? He went to Woodpack. That was his way. He felt, you know, he really wanted to be. Cause me and him, when we came up, that's what we really wanted to rock with. But the fact they ain't take us, I was cool with trying to move on, my dude. Like, all right, they cool. That made me more hungry for Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? We got the movement, and in his heart, he felt like when he got cold, I personally think that's where he wanted to go. You feel me? He went to them.
Facts.
But that opened the door for a lot of other people, though, bro. Like T.Y. and Mike, and everybody that even allowed us to have tryouts, bro. Because now, Tristan being gone, I'm trying to preserve it. It just kind of like, man, let's have some tryouts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people got in, though, bro. Man. This is what it was.
Yeah. I mean, TS was deep as hell at one point. It was extremely deep.
Bro.
There was so many of us at one point.
We were just at the point, bro, if you want the footwork and you really want the footwork and we had heart, though, bro, we wanted to not feel like how we felt for a long time, honestly, because we was like 5, 6 deep, bro. Knew we was gonna lose. We used to be in my mama car like, we finna go ahead and get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Rules don't say that no more. Cause they still think they finna go serve. Cause they friends lying to them. Man, you so cold, man. Everybody jumping around.
Yeah, man. It's just, man, a lot of people just really gotta understand that.
Everybody cheering, like, bro.
Scream.
How you cheering at practice? You could be like, that's nice. Humble him down. See if he get the reaction from a big battle from the same crowd. They cheering and hyping these ones up. They come out here.
It ain't even a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even understand the technicality and the actual levels of skill that goes into footwork in the form itself. A lot of people are, like I said, at a novice level, and they just don't get it. And it's a lot of tools I have for people to understand and try to get it, but man, it's just some people just don't get it, man. And it's like ain't no point in trying to talk to them no more. They just become the opposition. They just become the challenges.
Well,
I got you know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I got treated by the GOAT, bro.
Hey, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't. A lot of people not gonna go through those trials and tribulations, and we encourage y'all to try and create these type of things for yourselves.
You hear me though, bro?
Find the legends, man. You say you got treated by the GOAT yourself.
Ever tried to treat me, bro? The GOAT treated me and told me, "You don't supposed to be here. What are you doing? I'm learning steps. Get out." What? Hey, get out. I left.
He said, "Get out. Get that step out."
I'm like, all right. I was anti him for a long time, bro. I was anti Ant Brown for a long time, bro. But that's my dog, like that's my boy. We talked about it, and he like, man, where you come from? You don't remember that one time? He like, that was you? I'm like, absolutely. He like, damn, man. Well, that's my dog. I needed that though.
A lot of people need that. See,
I ain't gonna lie.
And that's all we try to tell people, tell people in this shit, and that's all I'm really trying to see. And why people so frantic, to be inside this BG space and this comment, make it seem like, it's good. You gotta take your loss. A lot of people don't want to lose either. Yeah.
You gotta take your losses, bro. Like a lot of people don't want to take their losses, man. Use it as energy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your losses and use it as energy, though, bro. Like the game, that ain't the same. It's starting to come back now because people like to take their losses and know they coming back. That's the kind of like with the format. Remember I was talking to you about, like, Mama could make Terrell into a season. You could lose and keep coming back because you actually get the practice and you might catch that same person or whatever again. But boy, it was many losses.
Speaking on that,
I got to I got.
Yeah. But speaking on that, we're about to move into this next segment. We're going to bring on our first guest.
You say what?
We about to bring on our first guest, man, to help us keep the conversation going. In a few minutes, we're going to bring Maddog on here in a second, man. One of the good homies, man. We've known for a minute in the Footwork gang. Artists. I've been working with Kumpa Links for quite some time now. We know him more, we know him more closely with being a creation member. You know what I mean? We've been battling him for years, man, for a long time. A lot of history, a lot of vibes with him. Years, man, years battling Maddog. So, and just recently, he just received the Chicago's Dancemakers Forum 2020 Lab Artist Award. So yeah, we want to bring him on,
incredible, bro,
and keep the conversation going, man. Keep the conversation going. It's a good dude. It's a good dude, man. It's a good dude. A lot of respect for him, man. And hopefully, he help us prepare the conversation in a positive way. That could be beneficial to the community. So much, it's a lot of stuff that need to be said that he, from his perspective too, and also just some of the trials and tribulations and also successes that he had in this process, to getting where he got to today. So it's interesting, man. You feel me? I know everybody, like I said, we all still getting used to you being here, Jesus, because man, you feel me? So, let's see where it all get to. Let's see where it takes us, man. I ain't got no liquor today, man. I'm chilling today.
Oh, okay.
I'm chilling today, man. I'm focused today, man. Keep it in, tapped in. So let's get it.
All right.
Yo,
what's good? What's good?
My boy,
y'all hear me?
Boy. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you,
man. Y'all was having an interesting conversation, man.
Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting, man. We're going to keep it going, though. We're going to keep it going.
Man.
You feel me? Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit?
Okay, go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I was going to say, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Go ahead and kick it off. Introduce yourself.
I'm Christopher Maddog Thomas. creation, footwork, Kings, and program manager for Link's Performance Ensemble. I've been with Links for going on 15 years now. I've been dancing my whole life. Been with creation since '05. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, do a lot of work,
That
do a
is
lot of
impressive.
community work, do a lot of activism work, organizing with a lot of different organizations and just trying to really figure out some ways where footwork and juke community can be more active in political and social economical issues that's happening in our communities.
For real, man. Yeah, man. We were, yeah. So it's good to have you on the show, boy. You feel me? That's our second one. You feel me? So it's good to have you on. You're actually the first guest we ever had on. So let this be dutifully noted. You feel me? And
I appreciate that.
yeah. So
Hey,
it's good to have
Bub,
you on here, man.
before we go. Hold on, before we start. Hold on. Hey, Maddog, man.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hey, man. All I want to say, man, well, I'm proud of you, bro. If I ain't never
Man,
told you,
that
bro, I'm telling you publicly. I'm proud. I remember I ran into you, boy, at TBY practice, boy.
I was
You
about to say
said
that,
you was
bro.
like, yeah, man, let me footwork, man. You know what I'm saying? That was
Man, I was really trying to
like,
get in Terror Squad
that
though.
was
People don't
crazy.
even know that, man.
Man,
That was
bro.
like
I
'04
remember
or
I ran
something.
into you at TBY practice though, bro, when you was like, yeah, I want to dance, man. You know, I'm dancing and all that. I was like, nah, I ain't like, nah. But you was like, you kind of like gave me the look like, you right, but you like, I'm gonna be somebody, bro. Like, I don't get proved wrong like too many times. Like, I give you that though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You came somebody, bro.
Man,
You got real similar stories, bro. Like on the street side, that can make some changes, though, bro. I just want to tell you personally what I personally know. I'm proud of you, bro. Doing what you doing up north,
Yeah, man.
making a change from both of us, even with Footwork Kings, bro, and playing the backseat to that, knowing already kind of
Right.
that we was already bigger in different lanes, but you know what I'm saying. And we already said we was gonna meet up some like later down the line on getting what we
yeah.
deserve, bro. Like, it's happening, bro. You know, I did that. I went away, but I came back, man. You was doing your thing, bro. Like, and you reached out and was like, man, man, bro, I got something for you. And I'm like, man, not shoot you down. I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? But man, you my boy, my brother, man. I'm proud of you. I got to talk to you while I was gone, and man, you prospered, man, in a great way, bro. For
Mm-hmm.
like a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
people, though, bro. I just want to let you know that,
Yes,
like,
sir.
especially for me, from what I've seen your growth, from you, like, doing routines, like starting to do that type of energy and in and out the streets like I was, man. I just want to tell you, man, like, I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I
For
really
sure.
appreciate that, man. Cause man, like I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
man. That like I was trying my best to be with like TS. At that time, I just didn't have like I was more of a dancer. I ain't really have like all the foot. I ain't understand like the body movement of footwork all the way, and so I was just trying to figure it out. And I remember I used to go to like somebody's basement with like Big Ant, Ty, Mike, and
That was
man,
Marcus.
they
That was
all they
Marcus.
did was just Marcus career, man.
That was Marcus.
And man, all they did was like battle me. Like they're just like we can just fuck his little yellow ass up every time. And then I went
Hey,
to jail. Like I went to jail, man. Like man, I went to jail and then I stopped coming to practice and shit. And I like, I was trying to figure my shit back out. And then I seen AG again. Like man, maybe '05. We was at some party in Roseland, and he had this big ass fur coat on and shit. And I'm like, damn, I know fam from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I know him. And then I was like,
Right.
oh, then he was with my man. He was always roll with my man Steve, man. Me and Steve went to Leo together. Like he knew all he knew all my circle and I didn't even know who he was, you know what I'm saying? I just seen him at parties and shit. So I wanted to be with him.
See?
And then, and then the whole creation, so that's kind of how I gravitated towards creation. But creation was giving me the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, was just riding past me every day to practice, knowing I need to ride with my son. They just ride past me. You know what I'm saying? They was practicing outside, and I just thought that was just like,
Hey,
you know, man, I was like, I'm gonna get
but see how
in
the
one
worlds
group.
cross though. Like
Yeah,
all like it's crazy to see how all the worlds cross. You feel me? Like everybody
But
was
look at you
either
though.
was about to
You
be
you
in the
gotta you
same
gotta take
group.
that you gotta take that hurt to preserve though, bro. Like sometimes it take hurt. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was just speaking like even with Ant treated me like if I got a pat on the back and you know what I'm saying, I got a silver spoon and shit, would I be mad at every motherfucker that come in front of me on this floor? You don't even know me. You don't got nothing to do why I'm mad. But I'm pissed off every time I come to battle at this point when I first started. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't even know. Like,
That
and that's why
explains.
I don't be
Yeah,
getting
and
anger
so
on,
that
you know what I'm
explains
saying?
everything.
Everybody's
And
like, man,
yeah.
that's my boy
I
now.
think,
But
I hear you.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He the first motherfucker told
yeah,
me I
but
ain't shit.
damn.
That's crazy, man. That's
Pretty much.
crazy, man.
And when
That's
I
But
how
look
met,
close
though,
Ant was. You know what I'm saying? Ant humble. You
yeah,
couldn't
when
come
I
around
met him,
that
it was
man like
totally
that.
different.
Man, you couldn't come
I
around
had to
that
hunt.
man
We
like
had to
that.
hunt him down. We had to find him.
Yeah, boy.
He was like
You
a
couldn't
myth.
find him, but
What?
look, you know, you couldn't find him because he came to parties. Motherfuckers ain't really kicking with feet, so it was probably wasting his little money. It was $10, but because he had Wolfpack and Tunnel and all them and Dungeon niggas hit some shit. Wasn't no niggas gonna be dumb enough to come to
right?
some niggas like that. From what I personally seen, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I came on the thirst ball like, hey, I want to learn this shit. You shouldn't even be talking. I'm like, oh man, what is going on? You know, I'm still fake like in the streets, huh? But I'm seeing everybody else like they Zen mastering them and shit. I'm like, all right. So I Zen master too, cause they better than me. And I seen like, okay, getting cold, and then I get my ass golf clubbed out of that motherfucker. Like, yeah, you gotta go. Like, I don't even got time to like deal with motherfuckers that can't keep up. No, I ain't know what nothing was,
Damn.
bro. To be honest.
All right.
But
Let's
like
try.
Yeah.
Let's
that made
slide
me
into
better, bro.
into
So
some more of
I'm
these
saying,
topics, man.
let's
Let's
go.
slide into some more of these topics. Let's see what we get. So let's just kill the elephant in the room, man. So so what's y'all thoughts about the George Floyd situation? You feel me?
Oh.
What's y'all thoughts about it? I definitely want to think about, I wanted to get your perspective on it, man, dog, see what you thought about it. So I know I see you out here in the
Oh.
field trying to do what you can. We all out trying to do what we can, and just to throw a little twist on it. What was your reaction, or what do you think about the whole Rashad Fly footworking on top of a police guy, and during the riots,
Oh.
and and what did that and like what did that do or represent for the footwork culture in general to you?
Oh. So I'm gonna be like, as far as like Rashad, I'm gonna start off with Rashad. Um, Rashad has worked with me for like years, and
Uh-huh.
a lot of work that people don't see that I be doing on the ground is a lot of protests and work. Like I think Rashad even went to Ferguson, if I'm not mistaken, with a crew of with a KL crew. But Rashad has always been attacking the police cars and doing things like that. To use he's using his footwork as a way of like as a tool of resistance, right? Like so he always has done that. I think that was just probably the first time it was recorded, and so people got it. But that was
Uh-huh.
just the frustration for him. He has a horrible experiences with police, and I think that was just him showing that frustration because the day before they had like beat him up and shit. They beat up
Oh damn.
Rashad, and so like you know, I think that was just a level of frustration. And that same car was like set on fire after that, and it just
Yeah.
shows like how police are in a position of power where they can take a life at any moment, and the system in which they operate in really hurts the community of black and brown, poor black and brown folks, because police aren't there to serve people; they're there to protect property, right? If you want to think of it. Like even in the news, you see they're less concerned about police killing people,
Bodies.
but more concerned about uh, property being damaged. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
on a certain level, George Floyd was a piece of their property that got out of hand. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? He got out of hand, and because a police officer addressed the situation, it was okay. And it's just a historical fact that police have always been in the position of like what I like to call slave catchers and patrollers, and that's what they do. And how does like situations like police hurt the projects, hurt all our spaces that we ever had as footwork community. Like when you're thinking about if a fight break out or if they think break out. I remember being at 111 and police are the police. They are the ones that's kind of like fueling the fight. They out there with the big dogs. They got these big old
Mm-hmm.
Rottweilers. These dogs, they pushing people. People fall on each other, and then next thing you know, you fall on me, and now we fight.
Right. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's a lot of different layers, man, to the whole entire situation that's going on right now. But to say the least, some form of change is coming across now. You know, in our own backyards. You know what I mean? Because when the riots happen, I stay around a lot of these places that was hit with these riots. So to be around it, to actually see it, it was insane. So for me, the actual George Floyd situation was grotesque. There's no other words for it.
Oh,
And
my
then
service
the
messing up.
oh, you good. We still can hear you. And then all of the other murders attributed to that attributed after that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of domino effects going on right now. It's tough to process. So for me, like I'm just I'm glad we're able to really come around now for holidays like Juneteenth now and actually celebrate something different. You feel me, for a change, and more people are involved with it. And feel good. To have some positivity coming around and to see some form of change happen and see some type of justice being served for what's been going on. So the Rashad situation is good to hear that backstory about it. Even if my initial thought was like, he kind of, I hope my initial thought was I hope it's coming from a genuine place and not just to chase popularity or something like that. But that's what I was hoping. So to hear that backstory kind of attributes to that a little more. So that's good to hear. But furthermore, for me, that just was my. I don't know. I don't know what it actually does for the footwork community moving forward to see a message like that. And but I just encourage people to keep trying to find different channels and messages that really mean something to be a part of.
Yeah, I think Rashad, it gives us an avenue where we can start having a visual what that looks like, what footwork look like in political movements, right? Like that can be from tracks, right? Making tracks that's talking
Mm-hmm.
about, I can't breathe, or even if it's just we can start off ground level, like about the people that have been murdered by police in the city of Chicago, like Rakia Boyd, like
Yeah,
things like that,
it's a lot of people.
where we're making juke, yeah, kind of like remember like the solo track where I am ready for love, but it's
Yeah,
something in that way where it's letting out frustration, or like that Rashad track, like it's whack. You know what I'm saying? How can we make something in those lines where it says so many words and so much of the story is going through that track, and then now we're doing routines to it. You're listening to it in the Blood Billington Parade. Oh man,
yeah.
hello.
I can still
So
see. You good?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we still get
I
you.
guess.
Yeah,
So
but like,
so
mhm.
so Lino, so I mean, what you think about it, Jesus? Before I move on.
Um, But like
That's cool.
I'm serious at that. I looked at it and I thought here what Maddog had to say. You know, at first when I seen it, you know, I posted, I put in my story like I'm mad at his ass. You know what I'm saying? On some, you're not just gonna footwork, but you know what I'm saying, just do something to do it. But you know, now it's more of a message in there, a hidden message that I really didn't know why that the police touched him, and you know what I'm saying. So I understand, you know, that was a message of you know, a get back or like you said, man, aggression and frustration, hurt, and just with so much stuff going on in the city at that time, it was just like that was just probably his way to vent. You know what I'm saying? But on the back end, like that was playing, like that was me. I would have went crazy on the car. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would have went crazy.
If it was
I'm
me,
sorry,
it would have
man. Like
definitely been some heat. It would have
you gotta
definitely
bring
been
a
like,
little
hey,
humor on
fam.
his side. Like, man,
It would have been like, fam, I would have said, fam just went crazy on
I
the
would have
cop.
glad all on the siren and I would have stuff. But like,
They'd have been like, bro, just went crazy on the car. Like, hey,
that's what I said.
like,
He
hey,
should have went
hey,
crazy. If I know I'm going to the can for that, I'm busting 18 spins and like, I would have. He went digital. Go fund him. He in the county right now.
Make a shirt. We need a shirt. We need a shirt. Somebody just put in the
So would
conversation.
have happened. Hey, me. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just saying. Okay, but look. All right. Yeah, we had a little humor.
Forget what I was saying.
All right, so look. All right, so I definitely want to bring this up. You know about the Grand War, but first I want to bring up. You feel me? The recent award you just won, the Chicago Dancemakers Forum Lab Artist Award 2020.
That's incredible.
Congratulations on winning that award, man. I know I'm definitely know it's a long time coming. For yourself and whoever else involved with you in that process. Just, you know, it's definitely this great moment for you. So congratulations to you on that, man. And, you know, tell us a bit about it and, you know, how you feel about it.
I mean, you know, to be honest, man, it's still like unbelievable. Like I'm still feeling like the joy of like can't believe that it happened because that was like this was like I think it was like my fourth or fifth time applying actually. Actually, I applied. Yeah, I think I applied the year after you, and then every year after that. So whatever year you got it, I applied every year after that because I was inspired by you.
Oh, for sure.
Like we got some of your work. I got some of your work. The org does. So we partnered with one of our board members. She has it's called the Justice Center on out west. It's like it's a lawyer firm, and they got like the era painting, you know, like that big painting that y'all had at Columbia College. That's hanging up in there.
Oh yeah.
We got
that's dope.
We got a bunch.
I got that paint in my bathroom, but yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, we got it up in the thing at the thing. I had it up in the school. I had an uplift for a while too. Like all y'all work, I had it all up there uplift just because I wanted to show people, you know, it's not just Maddog. Like, 'cause like they have a relationship with me and P Top, and I feel like I'll be wanting to share. You know, it's a lot more. It's a bigger community than what you did. But yeah, I'm working on so my piece is. So I'm doing two things. I'm doing a codification of like what footwork looks like to me, right? So like how, like my style of footwork and then where it's coming from, and I'm connecting it to like traumatic living conditions and health, right? So like I have asthma, right? So like, to be honest, every time I dance, it's like the hardest thing to do, especially like when you get older and like growing up in the gardens and like it just be hard to breathe, you know. And so doing shows and like the conditioning level I had to do on the side just to be in Footwork Kings was just crazy, just so I can be able to keep up, you know, because I couldn't, you know, the cardio I didn't have, and so I'm developing a 45-minute show that's gonna tell like my life story, how I got into dancing with House Arrest 2, K59, Second to None, you know, showing that I was like this dancer that was around footworkers, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the footworker, but like I also like to dance. And so I want to share that story. that backstory, but
Right.
also address like, you know, my living condition and how hard it is for me to do something that I love doing when I can't breathe,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so I'm gonna do a codification of like what that looks like how I
Right.
teach my students, that young folks that came up from under me, you know, how to, that similar style, which is more centered around choreography, just because battling, right, is pretty difficult for me because of the consistent rounds, right? So I'm okay with battling with my group, but battling in a competition will be extremely hard for me because of health conditions. And so,
Right.
You did
Nah,
that.
and
he did it.
yeah,
I
I
know he
did
did
it.
it, but I understand him though. I get him for sure. Motherfucker do
I
about two,
did
three
what?
rounds, motherfucker be out.
Hell yeah, I gotta pack up after that. You know, I need Pauls and them to
Man, I gotta
go. You
pack
know,
up.
and then I remember at one point, you know, it was like the older guys. I felt like we ain't even footwork that much at BG's. It was like you, Stilo, all the shorties was like kind of taking over the circle slowly. You know, like we kind of just talk smack in the back. And even like
Yeah,
I remember
I was
battling
one of
at
them.
Carver High School with my cousin with Kiki and them. AG was there, you know, and it was crowd participation, you know what I'm saying? And I got the W solely off crowd participation, you know what I'm saying? Just because I lived in the garden. But I know, like, I felt like it should have been AG or Kiki, like hands down, it should have been AG or Kiki. But you know, I
Yeah,
got
the
lucky
guards
that day,
did
you
that.
know.
I just,
But
I
yeah,
just,
so
I
like
just do
that's
a
basically
thumbs
what.
up. I'm like, you know. I was mad too.
That's hilarious.
I went in the car like, next man
Man,
I
gee,
see him, his ass is tough.
man. Hey, I swear to God,
And I
I
think
feel like after that moment, T has been at my ass, was at my ass every moment. At the Bud,
one quick
at
thing.
every party on 83rd.
Yeah, mad dog. Real quick though,
What?
when you
I'm
get
in
your
line.
award, hey,
Are you trying to get
I
out?
did
Like, what the
some.
fuck?
I did some at the
Okay,
Terror
I
Dome.
can't hear
Actually,
you.
I was just looking at a lot of people who was moving and achieving and trying to move. And I remember, I heard about what you was doing, but like I have to go back and do another restock, man. On some people I missed. So I do have something for you, just with another award, bro. I just want to actually show you, my brother, that you was not forgotten. So when you ready, if I can get that.
I got
I
that
have
young
something
award
for
for you,
you
man.
too, boy.
Got an award for
My
you, man.
boy. Terradome Appreciation Award, man, just for everything that you're trying to do with different nationalities, bro, up north, and you picking up the slack. What we at really on our side is mostly blacks, man, but you ain't care about taking a chance because you believe in the Cuban Links program and everything that you actually had going on, man. Like outside of Footwork Kings, and you got it done on your own, bro. So I just want to like show you from me seeing you from then that I actually thought about you too, even with my other stuff. So I didn't get it to you, but I owe you something, man.
For sure, man.
Man,
Much
thank
love
you.
out there, man.
Man,
I
I
appreciate
need
that.
that, man. I love that, man. That's
No
that's
worries, man.
highly appreciated, man. Need that
That's
award,
yours, my
man.
brother.
For
I
sure,
gotta,
man.
man. That
All
means a
right,
lot,
so
man. Cause like, go ahead, bud.
go ahead.
No, I was just
No,
saying,
go ahead.
like,
What you
yeah.
say?
I mean, I really appreciate that. I was just saying, I really appreciate the acknowledgement and the award. You know, I think that was like the coolest thing that I seen at any, footwork event was when he was giving out awards. Like I mean, we
Yeah.
never did that. Unless you won, a lot of times if you ain't win, then
Yeah.
you didn't get nothing, And I felt like that was to acknowledge folks who are doing, other type of work in the community. I think that means a lot because now the community is gonna always show up for you in different ways, and I think that shows a lot. And you on a larger scale, you're teaching, right? Like other groups and other orgs are like, this is the way we move. This is how you appreciate the community that allows us to exist and live. And I really appreciate like you doing things like that, like giving out the awards. And I appreciate
I mean,
my
I
award.
could.
And I thank everybody that's in my circle that helped me get to what I'm doing. My group, Kumba Link, everybody, y'all, because like we wouldn't be nothing without y'all. Like I keep telling people that like creation ain't nothing without TS. It's like an ongoing. It's like it's like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Like you like they complement each other in a loving, fierce, weird way. You know what I'm saying? A love hate relationship.
That's interesting, man. That's love, man.
I mean,
So again,
we can look at it that way.
congrats to that.
Yeah,
All right, so look, man.
I
So,
don't know, man, but I just want to throw you say before we do move around, but just say, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, we appreciate
thank
you,
you. I
brother, man.
appreciate that.
Doing all the work, man. So, real quick, before you get out of here, could you leave what's like a message you can send to the footwork community, any industry that's watching, about the grant world and how grants can help them in their work and success in what they do?
I think one thing we have to do is like share the resources that we have, like what you're doing right now, like things like this. So then that way, and if you need help with something, ask. If you trying to do something, like help each other do things. Don't keep it in the dark. If you know something about a grant, right? All of us apply because when one of us win, all of us win. Even though if we in different groups, we all are winning when we're starting to intersect certain avenues and lanes of financial revenue that we are not used to getting.
Yeah.
And I think that is so important for the longevity of footwork. You know what I'm saying? If we all do it together, if we know about this, boom. If he got it, we call that person and say, how can we support? How can we show up for you? What can we do to do this, to make this go to the next level? Or even asking folks like, hey, or just also making sure we show up at each other's events, man. That's important.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too, man.
But that's it. Just show up for each other and love each other.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I try to come out the most, as many events as I can, man. You feel me? But at the same time, I just encourage people, man, just to ask for help, man, but also be ready for the help when it do come your way. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to be ready and be willing to accept the task that's in front of you, man. You know what I mean? Because this stuff is here for everybody. And, footwork is a competition, but that needs to be left on the floor. If everybody can understand what I'm saying. We all got rivals, whatever you want to call it, but it needs to be left on the floor in the battlefield.
That's true.
We outside of that, man, we got to still remain a community and be willing to help each other because this grant world is humongous, man. You feel me? And, one grant can change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? And help you build something that can last for years to come. So, you can take it however you want to look at it. You know what I mean? But it's up to you to really make something happen with it when opportunity does come your way. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, we just.
Oh, yeah. I mean, then on top of that, this year with CDF, we had two winners. We might have Stilo on this show one day, but Stilo also from Terror Squad also won the Lab Artist Award too. So that's that's two wins that we ain't never seen before. We ain't never seen two footworkers. I wouldn't.
And we never seen a project like his neither.
Nope, we never seen a project like his
project.
Either, you feel me? So the fact
he using art as
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
people are not ready for I think what he's doing is gonna allow us another revenue stream that we don't have. Like you see how Rashad, people start making the shirts, right? But just imagine if we put Stilo, right, his artwork and connecting it to if the footwork community and Jew community is buying his brand of clothing, his messages. Footwork saved my life, or anything that's going towards that. Just imagine if we brought that like it was Jordan, then we create a new revenue stream, a new fashion stream, new trend, and it's all coming back to the hood.
For sure. That's powerful, man. So we're gonna leave off on that, man. Love for pulling up for us today, bro. We're gonna definitely stay in tune with you, man. Get to the crib safe. Happy Juneteenth. Enjoy the day.
Yeah.
You feel me? And let's keep it going.
I got that pretty boy. I got you.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up so I can come get that. I need to post it on my IG.
I got you. I'm gonna send you a picture right now.
All right, go ahead. Send that. All
right. So love to everybody who tuned into the show right now. We at the table. We're finna take a little quick 5-minute intermission. We want to bring out special guest DJ, my boy Hot Legend. You feel me? Tunnel. Let's get it, man. We'll be back.
Yeah.
DJ Larry Hot. DJ Larry Hot.
I'm blows like the wind. 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 And your boy about to be popping
We back. Everybody, we back, man. Welcome back to the table, man. Big shout outs to my boy Hot, man. Tunnel Life, man. Legend in the footwork community, man. Been at it for a minute. Shout out to his clothing line brand. Feel me, Larry Hot Collection, clothing line doing what it needs to do for him right now. So big shout outs to him and that, man. Love for the mix, bro. Y'all will be hearing more of my boy soon. So let's get back to it, man. Without further ado, let's bring on our second and final guest for the show. You know what I'm saying? Our boy, you feel me? We didn't know him for a long ass time. He been making his own strides in different areas, man. Branched out, got into cutting hair, been making his way in there, man. Definitely, I'll let him get the details on what he did in the barber lane. But you feel me? My man's been doing what he needs to do, and he's also the director of a dope ass film that was in theaters about a year and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken, called "Let Me Tell My Story." Dope dude, man. Dope dude. Been on it for a minute. Bro got some works. He definitely was a part of our collective at some point. You feel me? And you're very well known, man. So without further ado, welcome my boy Jroc to the conversation, man. My boy is here. My boy is here. My boy Jroc is here. What's the deal, man? How you feeling, bro? Oh, we got an audio phone. Can't hear you.
Your mute on? You got the mute
on?
Uh-oh.
It might be muted.
It might be muted.
Check your live, buddy.
Check your live, my guy. Too many ants.
4 too many cops.
Yeah. But anyway.
All right, we back.
We back. There you go.
There you go. We ain't want to call you Jroc Herbo. Jroc Rowley.
We ain't want to have to skip a segment.
we what a WGCI, you donkey of the day.
Hey, buddy, what was going on, G? But I think it's my connection doing that weak ass shit.
Okay. Well, go ahead, tell us, man. Welcome to the conversation, man. What you put us in, give us insight on you, and in your barber career, what you got going on.
For sure. What's up, y'all? My name is Jroc. Real name, shit, Jasper, whatever you want to call me and shit. But I go by Jroc and shit. You know what I'm saying? I won't consider me as a celebrity barber. I'm just well connected with a lot of people. So I guess I'm just a well known barber. Like I'm like a first response type of barber. Whoever come in the city, I just get to know first. I guess I don't know how to really put that in that type of stature. But I appreciate the celebrity barber title. That shit raw. Yeah, I
Hey,
mean low
man.
key. You know what I'm saying? I've been low key like just cutting for shit since I've been footworking. To tell you the truth, I've been cutting
Right.
man since grammar school. So, I feel like me cutting hair really opened doors for me to to express my real talent, like which is like producing, directing, just putting things into fruition, like putting things into real life. So, and I think a part of my life just growing, footworking was the main platform, like that shit was like that broke all my ice to whatever I'm doing now. So like learning from like what I'm saying, learn from my dog Jeezy. Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't wanna cut into what I gotta go on. I'm low key honored. You know what I'm saying? Be on the Zoom. You feel me? With Jeezy and Bud. Like I low key looked up to y'all niggas when I was fucking 13, 14, just looking at how the style y'all had it. I just literally I was praying. I was like, man, I gotta get up with them. I don't know how. I'm gonna get up with them and shit. So,
But you did though. You
Hey,
did though through leaders though. You
right.
did.
so for
Yeah,
sure.
you
So
I
made your
gave you
way
I
for
gave you
sure.
that shot. I gave you that
yeah,
shot and
for
you held it. You held it before you went to a profession, but you held it though.
appreciate that. You
I
already
understand
know that,
like
man.
that, and you went to the professional field, so it was like with me, it's just all love, bro. I knew you already told me what your intentions was and what you wanted to do. You had love for the game, but I always told you too, like man, you got to go, your heart of your career, and there ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? With me, like man, you know what it is with us though, bro. I'm just glad that you even came to leaders and was a part of that story in my life too. Like you was one of the forefronts. You know what I'm saying? For the creational
Yeah.
leaders on the new school and also. So it's all right, man. You doing your thing. I seen with my boy Ryan Henry. That's my boy.
That's my dog. That's my
Yeah.
dog.
What's up?
Yeah,
They got,
For sure.
he actually used to footwork with me in high school.
that's crazy because he was footworking in the shop. I'm like, boy, I'm like, what you doing? He like, he
But
seen LMT.
he
He was like,
seen
bro,
the creation of Terror Squad.
wow.
Mm.
He stayed a block away
Mm.
from me and Steve-O.
Damn. What the fuck? Man,
So like he was footworking heavy. He was like even at the one point it's so crazy. Like Wolfpack wanted him.
damn.
Mm.
It was like
Ryan was
that.
like decent, you know what I'm saying? He was like
Yeah.
close to like Louis P and all them,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And Q and everybody rocked Ryan before he was like it was Ryan to us, but to the world, it's Ryan Henry. So, I speak on him, I get
Right.
mad. But that's my dog. So
That's funny, man.
I see you
That's
rocking
funny,
with him,
man.
did your
All right,
film,
so
man.
Crazy.
yeah, the film was
Crazy.
dope, man. The film was dope. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your film before I get into a couple of these topics real quick?
Okay, so LMTMS, the Let Me Tell My Story is mainly about two artists from Chicago, growth from like
Right.
whatever side they was from. We just low key just told our story of just empowerment and just like struggle. Like we didn't know anything. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like by us picking up a craft that later on became my career job is really what the film is about.
Right.
But it's a fun way we did it. So it's broken down from like four categories. We have Stubborn Grounds, which is the childhoods, adolescence. Grinding, which where we like fell into our craft, and then it come with pain. Anything comes. When we deal with life, it come with pros and cons. So that pain part had to play a pivotal part in our lives and stuff. And then it came
Right.
accomplishments, which is the passion. So That's really what the movie is about. It's like a Chicago story. It's a South Side story, and we low key put Footwork in. I had to put the Footwork section in my life because that literally will low key save my life for just doing other dumbass shit and just like, you know how it is.
Right.
I feel like Footwork was like a boys and girls club without any of that permission slip shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to shit. I'm like, I want to learn this craft, but my OG and them, they don't even know what the fuck they never knew what I was doing. They're like, why you come home so late? I was at school. Holla at y'all late. Like that. So really what the movie was. So that really what the movie was about. And it really, so it's low key like on some Juneteenth shit. It's like we young black men and we just, and no, people have problems or they have struggles of finding their inner self, or just so scared to speak out. So I feel like TMS it's something for people that just rely on people like us. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that's out here that don't know how to speak for themselves, or just people that just hella timid. I think we the icebreakers of the generation. To be like, man, look, just do it. You gonna make hella mistakes in your life. We young, just do it till we fail or till we accomplish. You know?
Yeah, I hear that. So this first topic, man. So how is being a barber like helps you gain success? Like, do you still apply Footwork to your creative process in any way?
I think so I'm gonna just break it down briefly. I think when I was young, I was always like pushed around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had Jroc, he come last, or he a goofy, or he played too much, and I felt a little, trauma from that. And then, motherfucker used to put, I'm that last nigga on the basketball court that niggas pick up for a 21. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I gotta express how I want to express into life somehow. So I'm like, shit, I was getting in hella trouble. I was getting in trouble when I was fucking with AG. Like I was cool coming to practice, but I was a badass outside that crib. Nah. So I was like always pushed around. So I felt, what can I merge that talent into to like growth my experience or growth my credibility. So I just got the cutting hair, and by me cutting it, eventually, because that's when people took me serious. They ain't no offense, you know what I'm saying? People didn't take me serious. I just as in footworking. Like in my mindset, at that young age, I didn't have a big of a father figure or someone as a brother. Like, hey man, look, just do your thing. I was listening to God. I was listening to me. So I was like, man, what can I do to like, you know what I'm saying, please myself and please my spirit and just be creative in the same point of realm. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just get the cutting. I was cutting my own hair, and then niggas seen it. They was like, damn, who beamed your shit? Me. Come through. Came through.
Who beamed your shit?
Like that shit became whirlwind, and that's how I got my credibility from just being who I am. So I feel like from the cutting shit, that's where I learned that shit. Just me being as a young dude, and I'm still doing that to this day. So
Right. See, now that brings me to the next topic. Like, do you feel like your do you feel like your career speaks to like the stuff that we always tell people all the time? Like, do you feel like your success as a barber and a filmmaker contributes to like being able to utilize footwork in different ways other than being the best battler or being the best footwork or being the best DJ? Like, it's other lanes or areas inside of the culture that you can use it to gain success in other areas or in other industries. What you feel about that?
I feel like it's an art form, I feel like it's a part of an art form. Whatever we do as entrepreneurs, whatever we do as creators, we express things in art form like. So I think footworking is the biggest art form I learned. Just learn like strategically, like age. I mean, we was in the basement with boots on and shit. I never understood why, and I always never had boots. So I'm like, Jeezy, what's up? For I ain't got no. What I'm supposed to do? Like this, how you supposed to learn? So I feel like that was a certain art form that we learned, and I learned through cutting. Like being up under my uncle, he always like, yo, you need to get this guard, you need to get this clipper. That's why you fucked up your fade and yada yada yada. I had to literally sit down and learn the whole thing, like from point A from point B. It's the basics. It's basics. So I feel for me just learning that art form, I appreciated other art forms to learn, like filmmaking, like footworking. Everything tastes basic. I was like, okay, bet this shit low
Hell yeah.
key. It's a universal thing. Like if I never footworked, I would probably be fast paced at everything. Because I remember Jesus used to tell me when I was young, like, hey, you doing too much combos. Like do some motherfucking do some basics first, and then come through with the combos. Warzone we had, and I want to say I was sloppy. I was sloppy as hell, but I was doing all combos, no basics. So I was like, damn, man, I gotta go back to the drawing board. But that's really what gathered me through my life. It's everything takes baby steps. Everything takes them basics. So I just combined all, and I
I
just
kind of
learned from
remember that
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, man. That's interesting, man.
I was in the corner over there like this. I was hurt. You know, like, what we do? They're like, we just fucked them up. I was like, on the scale of what? Y'all like a 10. I'm like, it was a -3. Every 10 was fucking terrible.
Hey, for sure. And that
I say, did y'all tie y'all boots tight enough? Y'all said we ain't got no boots. I said exactly. Y'all should have worn. Frost was so blue when I said that. She like, say, y'all ain't had no boots. Y'all should have worn up here.
That's funny you say
for
that.
sure. Now
y'all won.
I remember we did.
Y'all won actually compared to them niggas, but like to me, I remember I was like I was like disappointed. Like I was like,
For sure.
Facts.
And that's but you know another thing, there's nothing that kind of built into that. I felt that situation. I felt that at a young age, like, damn, bro, we didn't even please, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Ace, I'm looking at Kevon, and you know what I'm saying, BBT, and I'm like, damn, bro, we like, I mean, fuck it, we gotta just go back to the drawing board. But I wasn't too, fuck it, bro. I'm like, shit, we just gotta do what we do. After this point, we know, I know we your probation. This, we ain't going out. We ain't doing no shows.
Probation. What do you know about probation these days, boy? What do you know about probation these days? Some people just hopping in groups, hopping in them.
Bro, they've been on probation, Bub, and them. I put myself on there. I done slept, and I'd have been like, hey, we finna go? No, I was gonna put myself on timeout. Hey, you don't even understand, bro.
Yeah.
I put myself at a certain
that's
type
funny,
of.
man.
If I see the work ethic, what I look at with dancers, though, bro, what I was pushing like same thing with y'all. Like I started y'all right off on training y'all how to do shows quick. Then I taught y'all how to battle. You know what I'm saying? But that was gonna teach y'all the formation on knowing counts first. So I knew a lot of y'all did not know. But like then when I brought y'all to the battle scene, it was different. And like I was leading, but I like, all right, it's on y'all now.
Yeah.
And it caught y'all so off guard, but like, but y'all, you know, y'all went back to the drawing board, you know what I'm saying? And that was like, I really think that taught y'all, because y'all would dance to each other so much, y'all thought y'all was better than what y'all was at one point. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be saying, like, people being humble, like, at least you could say, like, yeah, you lost it. You know what I'm saying? You figure shit out. So I remember, like, you was going through what you was going through, and I was saying, like, I didn't come to practice, you, like, I got a lot of shit going on. And I'm like, man, all right, you got a lot of shit going on, though, bro. This your safe haven, though. Don't bring that shit here. He was like, man, I'm gonna start coming back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm glad to hear what it really was. He was like trying to figure out some things personal with your life and everything. But like, man, you succeeding on like different angles, man. So you doing good, man. I see you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
so,
that.
Yeah, so like I said, man, it's definitely always a pleasure, man, to have one of the bros on, especially one of the bros we came up with, and we all having our different successes in different areas and industries like that. So, man, much more power to you, bro. Thanks for being on the show. You are second guest in history. You feel me? Episode 2.
Absolutely.
So it definitely was good to have you on, man. So much love to you, bro.
Hey, not to cut you off though, but he got to hit you on the haircut though, bro. You just saying you need a joint though.
I know. I just said I need my shit being, man. You gotta pull up on me, man. I need my shit being. I've been in the dungeon working on it, man.
Bro. He gotta.
Yeah, you do.
Hey,
you gotta get me right. Don't worry.
Right.
We got something coming up. Don't even worry. We got something coming
I'm
up.
just saying, you know what?
shit coming. But hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You got. I don't know if you remember this shit. I think one day we went to practice, and I was like, man, hey, I cut hair, bro. I'll lie you up. But you was like, no, you ain't finna do shit to me. I remember it was some.
I
funny shit. I remember.
Absolutely. You remember what I told you after that? I had my little baby running around, Richie's running around. I picked Richie right up like, nah, you ain't finna land on my daughter. Snatch my shorty up. I remember that.
Hey, I remember the whole thing at G my crib. I remember all that. That's crazy.
Hey, Bub, I tell him, bro. Bub, I tell him, like, let me grab my shorty so he land my shorty up. You know, Richie used to have a baby pro. I'm like, nah, you ain't finna land my shorty up, G. But to be honest, like, Richie had the baby girl, so I'm like, Janika kill me. You get my baby a fade, boy. Nope. He like, what? I grab my shorty, like, my shorty upstairs. My mama and granny, like.
Good times, man. Yeah, man. So love for pulling up, bro. We gonna tap in with you. You feel me? Next time, you feel me? See what's going on with you. Check back in with you. Down the line, man. So take it easy, my boy. We're gonna tap in soon, my boy.
Love, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, man. I love y'all niggas, man. Y'all know y'all like family.
All right.
Gotta keep it
man. Congratulations, all day, bro.
Keep going. Congratulations.
All right, bro. Congrats. All right, y'all. We're gonna take another quick 5-minute break. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna answer some questions, man. So shout out to everybody watching it live, man. You feel me? If y'all got questions, man, tap in, send the questions below. We're gonna try to tackle this on. We come back from this quick little 5-minute break, man. Peace.
Thanks. Enjoy.
DJ Larry High.
peace. Down, 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 peace.
We back at it again. We back at it again, man. Welcome back to the show. The table, we back live, man. Shout out to my boy DJ Larry Hot for the sounds, man.
His thing.
Oh man, one of the GOATs. Did his thing, man.
You
One
can
of the GOATs
also
in the
purchase
footwork.
that.
Oh yeah, you definitely
Larry
purchase
Hot
this shit.
Gear.
Don't count me
DJ
out.
Larry Hot Gear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody tuning back in. You feel me? We gonna leave this last segment of the show. You feel me? To everybody watching. You know what I mean? So we gonna answer any and all questions right now for the last segment of the show. So you feel me? I'm gonna start. You feel me? Checking the comment section, man. You feel me? For any questions, you feel me? Anybody might have, you feel me? Go ahead, chime in, and we can go from there. Let's get it going, man. Let's see. Shout out to everybody watching live. Pooh, you feel me? I see Pooh out there watching. I see J Dot. I see Josh out there watching.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to him too.
Facts.
Keeping it aggressive.
Shout out to Josh too, man. Keeping it aggressive, man.
Keeping
Josh
it aggressive, man. You gotta come out and be on these people's toes, man. Period. Like,
gotta be on people's toes.
Gotta back up what you say. So yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Josh, man, doing this thing, man. He back out. So it's good to know that. You feel me? Major shout out to just the entire footwork community once again. It's a crazy time we're in right now. So, outside just open back up, so everybody excited. You feel me? Everybody getting new drinks. You feel me? Everybody make sure everybody continues to stay safe. You feel me?
We
I see
taking
you feel.
L's
I
right
see
now.
you feel. Oh, yeah, we are taking some L's, man. We are taking some
Yeah, we
L's.
taking L's. I mean,
You know,
I don't mean like, but as a community, I don't like. We was doing so good, like really to like try to preserve it. Like what really what it come from, like Chicago, just before like the questions come. Um, you know, a lot of people like fell in love with footwork, what they seen on YouTube battling, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So like we don't have no platform
yeah,
to battle or venues or nothing really going on or like my event with Terradome or Boudilla or you know what I'm saying? Anybody really trying to push the battle side, really what intriguing the world because that's what makes them want to learn when they see the aggression and like the storytelling and our passion for a lot of people really don't know like what every individual history is, but like it's to the world it's like some people it's a trend, but I'll say some people it's like they look at that as a getaway and they want to learn. I just hope they will like learn the history and learn it the right way and you can figure out who is who or who you similar to because all of us got like stories in this. A lot of people who people
for
talk
sure.
about this was their way out. A lot of us still survive. A lot of us in Chicago, that Footwork, just didn't make it, man. They maybe didn't believe that they can get to the platform they got, or they believed and they was on their way going up, and it just, you know what I'm saying? Some one
Right.
slight move, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, out of the board, man, it took some people's lives. Like we took a lot of people. And for one, while I'm speaking on that, you know, a lot of our members, you know what I'm saying, we lost too, but this Saturday or next Saturday, June 27th, anybody watching at 2043 East 75th Street, the Empire Studio, we doing a free event for Ricky, for Rico. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know,
oh yeah. Rest in peace
you
to
know, we
Rico,
lost
man.
another Footwork member or whatever that was really aspiring person to the culture. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get a lot of credit that he was due, but at least we could come out and party in peace, try to do, you know what I'm saying, a free 4 hour celebration, keep the BS at home, you know what I'm saying, for the questions, but, you know, celebrating his life next Saturday, come out, gonna be multiple DJs, and we just want to battle and celebrate life through Footwork. But back to what you were saying,
Yeah,
bro.
man. So got a question. Got a question from my bro, from one of my boy Chief Man. So what you think
From who?
next for the show?
From who?
Chief, Chief Man.
Oh, man. He said what?
Yeah, Chief. Yeah, man. He said what's next for the show? You know, anybody watching right now, like we pretty much doing a question section till we end the show, man. So y'all got questions? Go ahead, drop them in the comment box below. We're gonna answer. So what you
You,
feel like next
you
for the
want to go
show?
first?
Yeah. I mean,
You want,
I'll go first. I mean, for me, I feel like I feel like we can transition to a more studio like show. You feel me? Some couches and shit like that. You know, have some more particular guests. Some more of the homies that we know in different industries come on and talk about different things. You know, because I feel like the base of the show mainly is just trying to, you know, speak on issues that we see fit for the forward community because people in their perspective, obviously, but also, you know, what do we think about world issues? What do we think about what's happening around us that we see in the city of Chicago, you know, in other states, you know, in different countries? You know, we were some of the first footworkers to go overseas and see the world and see footwork be expressed in the sport around the world. So, you know, it's good. You know, for me, I see it going to a more of a live segment or, you know, possibly pre-recorded, you know, live and then pre-recorded sections. So we can be able to add more,
yeah.
more detail to the videos, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be more of a show, you know, not Breakfast Club, but somewhat of that nature. You know what I mean? Just more of that. Still gonna
I
keep it
mean,
wild, still gonna
shit.
keep it on
We,
show.
we do our own Footwork stuff. It's just, we already talked about that already. Like in time, we was going to bring people on really sit and give them the
Yeah.
atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, or what they wanted to put the real out in the element, like no sugarcoat, even with a lot of people who we disagree about. Like that's probably the next
Oh yeah,
step
for sure.
for good for good topic and what's for the culture. Um to like kill the negative energy, like you know what I'm saying. It's just it could be a public disagreement, but it could be you know what I'm saying agree but disagree and still be respect about how people move. It's just everything ain't got to be on our tone or what we putting out here, but you know what I'm saying. We all got a piece in coaching and caring. So like what I will say is like if everybody sees that we're coming together to try to fix some problems. A lot of other DJs and a lot of other people could fix some other problems because it just don't start with the footwork of the battle groups. It starts with the music. It starts with the venues. It starts with dance groups. It starts with the inner hatred, man. But we gotta prolong this. Like I keep saying, like the world gonna come and snatch our culture right up under that because they don't have to answer no questions because they're not here. But if we like provoking violence through typing or whatever it is and really not like putting no action at typing, it's really aggression that's gonna lead to the floor and showcasing that you could say whatever on that BG's page and really evolve like really comes out to dancing, then a lot of people not really gonna, you know what I'm saying, understand and they're gonna be scared to come here. So it's like if you could say, I'm gonna burn the shit out you or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I see you don't talk to me, it's up there. People just know it's up there. It's shit. When we see each other, we from the box. But if y'all really do a video 3-4 rounds and shake hands and put it out there and leave that shit at that, people gonna know like it's opinions. It's just it's provocative. Like, it's provoking. You know what I'm saying? Like you see LeBron and all that, right? Just for quick instance, like LeBron and Draymond and all them talk so much shit out they hate each other, but they'll go do a whole little mini series called The Shop and be in there kicking it with Kevin Durant and Durant. Like, come on, man, it's off cameras. Like, there's a lot of things happen like that, even with footwork. Like, this is our culture, this is our brand, bro. Like,
It's the same shit.
Man, just don't
shit, bro.
just pay homage. Like, you know what I'm saying? All them players vote on who the best people in the league. Just don't think LeBron homies be voting or KD homies be voting or Giannis. Like they all vote. It's a players union. So same way how it could be a footwork union, it gotta be the most accurate of we get votes from people who still in and who's not, you know?
Yeah, I hear that, man, for sure, man. Like, you know, the way I look at it, man, you need shows like this, man. You need different people from the community that actually help that are the culture movers, helping progress the culture. You want to hear from them. A lot of time, you know, it's been, you know, motherfuckers don't hear from us at all. We just pretty much do the work, and don't say shit.
You know, we kind of
I
open
definitely
that up.
respond. Yeah, we did.
We ain't used to talk too much about problems and all that, but that's the whole thing about like we can still do what we do, but like we trying to just figure out ways for everybody. Like if you don't know, like this show is you know for the talk, but it's more of a bigger picture, like talking about issues from our point of view and really trying to relate and publicly, you know, sneak dissing or whatever. Like we can get to the bottom of things, like working together for the forward culture, and we trying to find ways to push it better from our platform, but it just is what it is, you know. Our truth is our truth, and we observe what we see. We ain't saying we accurate, but that's what we're trying to bring people on. So, you know, if y'all want to get on, y'all can inbox Bub or inbox me. He's gonna be doing it frequently and trying to figure out, you know, a lot of issues publicly, especially with us having our tags, put our hand on doing, you know, what we call in the footwork world commercial, and what commercial just means, you know, you got ties to different venues or different grants or whatever, and you dance a certain way for the masses. You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean with that, you dance what you think the people gonna like, but you forget the history. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just the underground is where the heart was at. The moves with dance groups and everything. I'm just gonna clear that up because you know I put that in the room one time and it just went like crazy. But like you know, like the man, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't dance for people, bro. Like, you know, we dance for what our hearts, our streak, credibility, where we from, our passion, our past history or what our group history is. That's what I mean by streak. Put that with your commercial and why you doing it to, you know, feed your family or whatever, but never forget where you came from with your struggle to get here. So when I see people like don't show like the footwork style or where they came from and try to elevate and like and I don't mention no names, nothing, because you know I watch a lot of people's stories, and I just like, I'll be seeing a lot of people forget. But like I you know, it just makes me angry because I try to like do what I do, but carry everybody with me in my memory. I don't have to carry everybody with my work, but I carry you know a lot of my team with my memory. But you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But like let's remember all where we came from. Like I wasn't one of the best
It's gonna
ones.
always
I'm
be
the
like that
artist.
though. Like that's what's crazy about it. It's gonna always be like that. It's gonna always be motherfuckers like they forget. You know, and you gotta always kind of, you know, try to do your best to refresh them and keep that historical historical presence, around. Welcome. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can continue to do that with the work we're doing now, and bringing more people on this show that we know in the community that help it move it and progress it, man. To have these conversations, man. Because like I said, a lot of people are scared to have the conversations we're going to end up having on this show. The deeper we get, the more people going to be hesitant to have conversations, man. But hopefully, people don't shy away from it. Want to be, included into the show, get their perspective, man. Like right now, we answering questions about any and everything right now. So to be able to have that available to
we got some more questions.
is,
I can't even see though. You got some more questions? Because I don't see it.
Do we got any more questions? I don't think we got no more questions.
I got a question for you though. If we ain't got no questions.
What?
Shit. All right. You think you got Charles in 3 rounds?
Oh, come on, man. That's like asking me, do I got, 10 seconds on the clock, we're going to take the last jump shot? Come on, man. That's a crazy question. Of course, I got Charles in 3 rounds, man. Why wouldn't I have Charles in 3 rounds? I got a lot of people in 3 rounds. That's just me, how I feel about.
So right now, not even like on no terror squad shit. Like let's just exclude us, right? Like if you had named top 3, you could add us in there, other than being number 1. Just don't put us number 1. You put us number 2 then. So who you have? So let's say we number 2. Who do you have right now in the battle groups that's number 1 and number 3?
In the battle group, that's number 1 and number 3?
Yeah, we let's say we number 2 because we don't want to make a bias. We number 2. Who you think is number 1 and number 3?
That got it on as far as groups.
I'm saying who you really think right now is number 1? Let's say us, because anyway you gonna throw ourselves in there, right? Like number 2.
I mean, what's the criteria? What's the criteria we talking about?
Right. Who
people actually good at footworking or making moves?
Yeah, like all right, okay. Outside of us, who's the top 3 battle groups that you think right now?
That I fucked with right now.
No, that you fuck with. Who you think? Like actually not fucking with or whatever. Who you think?
Well, I just think it's good. That's present right now. Right now.
Yeah, that's present. Yeah.
It's a toss up between. It's tough. It's a little tough because, like I said, my standards is different a lot. So,
man, who do you think from overall viewing?
Overall viewing?
What you seeing? Like, not even like, all right, who working? Like, who do you actually think? Like, they cold, but not even on a personal like reviews. But who do you actually think is number 1, number 2, number 3?
It's between. See, okay, if we factor in how cold motherfuckers is,
man, just name the 3.
Motherfuckers out. Gas is out. We talking about cold.
All right, okay.
All right, okay. So look, it's toss up between Goon Squad and TLG. Toss up between them 2. If we ain't number 1, it's toss up between them 2, between GS and TLG. As far as like, if we're taking into consideration.
I got.
We ain't number 1. If we ain't number if we like I said, it all depends on what you talking about. You're talking about like
I said
like
top 3 without us. Top 3 without us.
Without top 3 without us. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well then, all right. I give it to Creation. I give it to Creation. If we ain't
number 1.
If we're not in the conversation that's present right now, that's in the field, that's doing something. Yeah. Do I like Creation style per se? No. But are they making moves and would they put up a good battle? Hell yeah. I give it to Creation. You know what I'm saying? Now look, what I feel about the moves and how they move with how they cater so commercially or what you call it mainstream, but they move as mainstream wise. I don't agree with all of them. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But if you're talking about presence and
I would agree with that.
It's tough. Like you're talking about presence.
I would get Creation because Creation's aggressive, and they know we in the room. They feel the same presence that we feel when we see them. So like the work ethic, they respect our work ethic. Like I respect theirs silently, but like they work. You know what I'm saying? They in their own lane. They
They're
know what they
working a
doing,
different
and
way.
they
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I don't hate, but they're I would say like a question mark the same way how they feel about us. They don't know we gonna pull like the rabbit out the bag. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
So like,
I don't really even care about that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
Because for
I'm
me,
not gonna
it's
say my
like,
personal talent, but I would get up number one. I would give Goon Squad number two right now because
I
they
mean,
getting
who's gonna
themselves
come
together
along?
and they real
Yeah,
active. They're real active. But
yeah,
like
yeah, we're active.
if
Now,
Taliban
I
was
don't,
more
now,
together, I ain't gonna say Taliban, I say TOG. If TOG was
yeah,
more together with a presentation because they actually have a real strong team. They just
yeah.
they dedication is not moving as one. But you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
Jalen
but
trying
like
to
I
fix
said,
a lot of that. So yeah, but Jalen is
from
actually what I would
just
say.
from my
Jalen is
perspective.
trying to fix a lot of that right now. Like you know what I'm saying. Me and bro didn't talk, but bro already like told me where he was at, and he's actually fixing a lot of that. So it's only a matter of time before it's easable. That 4 spot could shift. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I'm not just
somebody
saying like the
said,
damn goal spot. It's only a matter of time before somebody gonna drop.
well, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, this is not even including us in the conversation. If we're not in the
But I'm
conversation, then
including this. I'm just giving 4. Like it's only amount someone out the 4 is gonna shift.
I'm just saying, if
I'm
we gotta
not.
say somebody other, if I gotta say somebody other than ourselves who's doing something, but you know, it ain't the same way that we doing it. I'm gonna say creation, and I'm gonna say Goon Squad after that, then I'm gonna say Taliban after that. If we're not including ourselves, because if we include myself, I'm a clear fucking number one. No, I'm just playing. So somebody in the chat said, "What do we mean by mainstream?" I mean, you know, what is your how can I say? What are you doing professionally for footwork? Are you a professional artist? So does that include, work that we can come see at a venue or a show? Selling merchandise. There's TV involved. There's, perform. Whatever type of artistry you want to call it. Put up under being professional. That's what I mean by professional. You know what I mean?
You
So
don't answer that? What I would probably mean by mainstream is more of entertaining. What we mean by mainstream is a lot of people not going mainstream, but mainstream it really goes off like bookings and performances or shows, like really actual shows. Like commercial is just going to an event and just freestyling or battling. You know what I'm saying? I mean not commercial, but like street style. But like mainstream is more of you have a booking, so you're entertaining, like you're entertaining the
yeah,
crowd. Like we used to
professional.
before it came, we used to like more make footwork routines that was put together that was crisp, but we'll do other stuff with that was like for the crowd that we knew different races were like, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It wouldn't really be too many like I wouldn't say like too much history because it really wasn't like too many old school ghosts or transitions or you know what I'm saying. It was more of a fast paced like performance according to go of time. But mainstream is like even when like and what I mean commercial also is like that's in the same boat, but like you can dance and you could battle. Battling is something different from street battling with aggression and really getting combo. When you know a lot of people around, you're gonna start doing all type of moves and to get oohs and ahs from the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
A
And
lot of people do that
it's
shit in
kind of two
battles.
different things.
That shit is fun.
Right. You get the dancing like for the crowd, but not dancing actually
Yeah,
for the crowd. So if people
yeah.
stick to the roots, and you see a lot of footworkers that can mix it up, like do moves with the crowd. We actually call those crowd pleasers, but you can still keep the concept of irks and jerks and skates and crossovers and mopping glows and spins. It's so much stuff like that's really got instilled in the game like over the culture. But like if you sticking to one that just move after move, you trying to get the oohs and ahs. That's like if you go to
Which is what a lot of people do. A lot of people do it.
I that's like let's say if you go to a basketball performance, if you go watch basketball players hoop, you want to watch them hoop. The fundamentals. They can do dribbles, but you expect them to score. But if you do something with like Harlem Globetrotter, you expect them to throw the ball in the air, bounce the ball off their head, flip, catch, dunk. That's more mainstream, commercial. You're entertaining, but the street side and the basic side is you just being you. You doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just to sum that up, like from the Footwork point of view.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, anything you're doing professionally, whether it's performing shows, teaching workshops, into advertising and marketing with with your brand or anything like that, or things of that nature. I feel like falls under the mainstream or professional area. You know what I mean? So that's just what I mean by that. But again, it's a lot of advantages to everything. You know what I mean? So, but like I say, you're talking about group wise. You feel me? I give it to creation, and after that, if we being honest, if we not including ourselves,
you gave it to him, man. What you mean we being honest? You gave it to him.
Yeah. If we be
ain't nothing else to say.
If it ain't Google Squad, it's definitely creation.
Yeah.
As far as like,
you gotta look at like it gotta be them. If the top three gotta be us because TLG just getting back together. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't give them that credit like just off GP, but it's only a matter of time before if they get their same chemistry back, that'd be a problem. They beat a lot of groups, you know what I'm saying? They beat us before, they beat them too. So I mean, I'm just battling on
now we're talking about We're talking about footwork, the actual footwork craft.
Well, I'm talking about just the judge type of thing, man.
You're talking about,
I ain't talking about actual street side or what we actually know and thought. Like
that's what I pretty much factor in heavily. You know what I mean when it comes to who some of the top groups is. You know what I'm saying? But if we talk about commercial attached to that, you can look at what I'm just if you want to ask me that's what we're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? It's different factions there's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say it's only 4 groups. If it's only 4 groups right now, anyway, operate.
Somebody got a question before we go? I want to ask you another question. We ain't got no. I just want to ask you something because you don't be in that page, so I just want to hear what you got.
All right, all right. We'll let on my questions. Last question before we get out of here.
Somebody got one?
No, I'm talking about you.
You do?
I'm talking about you.
All right. You watch Footwork and you do what you do right now. Who's your top 10? Because you don't be in the page. Like your top 10 accurate.
That's
not
tough.
Overall. Accurate. Not including me. I did sometimes my knee work and shit. But I was just talking about.
I can't put you in it.
No, you can't put me in
it. Ones I feel like the best I ever seen do it.
Nah, I ever seen top 10 accurate who's still right now.
Oh, right now. Now. Oh, shit. Man,
like your top 10 list. Who you think? Like in every group.
My top 10.
Like just give me 10.
Every group and GS is definitely
from number 1 to number 10 real quick. Before we go.
All right. And GS is definitely P-Top.
He number 1?
And GS? Hell yeah. Who the fuck
number
is
1, number 10. From number 1, number 10.
As far as who
think about
just in Footwork period, not even for no group in particular. Just Footwork period. Yeah. Oh shit. Stilo.
Okay.
Wait, you talking about still Footwork right now? I can't talk about nobody in history. I gotta talk about
No. All right, Stilo active though. Stilo active. All right, Stilo number 1.
Oh, so everybody know active people. Active
Footwork. Active as hell. Who's still dancing right now?
Who's still active, who's still dancing. All right.
You got Stilo number 1. Stilo number 1.
I give Stilo. Of course, you're not including me. I give it to.
You thinking too hard, bro.
Cause man, it's like 2, cause 2 is tough. I'm trying to think about who.
You don't got Jroc up there?
Right, Jroc. Well, I didn't even know who was really considered. Okay, we still considering J. Okay.
You gotta talk about everybody who actually.
Talking about everybody who actually dancing.
Who still battling and still doing shit.
All right, okay. I give Stilo. That's 1. 2. I go with what's his name, man?
What
J
you
Ron
say?
got to be like, I'm trying to figure out what's his name. Cause like I put J Ron like fourth to me, like fourth was like
Who
fourth.
you got
Like
way
fourth.
better than J Ron right now? 2 and 3. Quick answer: who act? It ain't too many people acting.
See, that's why it's hard. There ain't too many damn people acting. All right,
Combination. You got Devin. You got Devin. What Devin at? GS Devin. What you got him?
GS Devin. Oh man, he GS Devin. He fall. If I'm actually consider putting him on the list, he falls like right. Damn, he fall like somewhat like he gonna have to fall like 7, 8, something like that. You talking about who actually
who's your 2
right
and
now?
3?
2 and 3.
What about Paul's Eddie? Paul's Eddie, he should be in your list.
I forgot about Paul's. I'll put Paul's top. Let me do 2. I gotta get to 2 and 3 first. Why? I gotta get 2.
He gotta be. He gotta be top 5.
Paul's Eddie. You got Paul's.
I would
give Paul's top 5.
I would give Paul's top 5 because he know how to create. A lot of people know how to create. He can go at the moment and create, and he got crowd pleasers, but he still know the origin.
Okay, I'm trying.
Regardless of the style, he just.
I ain't tripping. I like motherfucker. They got some shit. I'm just trying to think overall about the actual.
You got Stilo. Personally, me, Devin should be somewhere in there because he's aggressive with the crowd.
I got Devin in the 10. I got Devin in the 10. I got J Ron, but like as far as like where they fall, I can't really do no specific order, man. I can just say 1 to 10. You say what?
That's crazy. I'm listening to you. I hear you. I ain't argue what it is. I'm just like, wow. All right. I'm listening.
I say Stilo, J Ron.
What you got, Curtis?
Oh damn! I forgot about Curtis. See now, see. If I'm gonna do it, that's what I'm trying to think about. If I gotta do it heavy, if I gotta do it like that, Curtis above a lot of people. So ain't still relevant right now. So I say Stilo, Ron, Curtis. I mean, yeah. This ain't no particular order, nobody. Anybody, this ain't no order. It's just the top 10.
You gotta give them order.
I gotta get. Okay. That's how I feel about it. Okay, I'm gonna go Stilo, Kurt, J Ron.
They got that
Paul,
real.
I say Paul. I say Paul's who 5.
You don't got Charles Menowell?
Damn, see, I forgot all about it. But Charles has been in no battles though. What battles Charles been in?
He's still active though.
Okay. We're gonna do it like that. Okay. Charles. To me personally,
he gotta be top 3.
Charles, why he gotta be top 3?
What you mean? He made the style that niggas we talking about.
He did.
He valid. Bro, I seen him from like the beginning, bro. Even before the
I seen him too.
Shit.
I used to watch his shit all the time.
He created though, bro. I give him. He went outside.
Well, look, that's your list. Okay, that's your list then. That's you put him top 3 on your list.
I'm respect yours. I'm sorry. I'm respect yours.
You put him top 3 on your list. Okay, I'm going Stilo, Kurt. That's the third. I wish DJ Manny.
I'm here for the comments now. I'm just here for the comments.
I was DJ Kurt was still going.
You got Stilo, Kurt. You said J Ron. You said Paul.
Kurt.
Who your fifth?
J Ron Pauls. I get Charles 5th. I get Charles 5.
All right. Okay.
Who else?
You got Devin in there somewhere. Devin got to be in there.
Devin got a lot of energy, man. But like a lot, that's what it be. A lot of energy. True. A lot of energy. I like energy, but that shit don't always add up.
So you got P-Top at?
P-Top? Oh yeah, P-Top definitely a strong. P-Top definitely a strong 6. He a strong 6.
Over
He
Devin?
is to me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, over Devin. To me, I mean that's just me. To me, that's just me. You feel me? That's just me.
That's just
I
keeping
look
it
at
real. Y'all trained him.
I mean, I'm not talking about any of that account.
I
I'm just
remember
saying.
seeing him.
Talking about who, I'm
He
just saying.
had
If we
the
talk about
earth.
who better than who,
Y'all
talking about who better than who to
about him
me.
being
In my
performed.
eyes,
He got it.
I mean, look, I ain't taking credit for nothing. All I'm saying is this: if you saying who I think better between Devin and P-Top, I
I
would
tell
go
that nigga
P-Top.
all the time in his face. But anyway, he's 6. You
I would
got
go
4 more
P-Top.
spots. Who else you got?
7.
You don't got tempo in them? You
Dang,
gotta have
see,
tempo. Tempo made
I
y'all
forgot
dance
about
for real. Him and Paul made y'all
that.
dance
Yeah,
for real. I ain't seen y'all dance for real in a long time.
I danced for real the entire night. That was a
See,
redemption night. I danced for real the entire night. I don't know about everybody
all
else
right,
that
well,
danced
all
like that.
right. No tempo. What about steps? They got steps
No,
on?
I ain't say I won't put tempo in there. I get tempo like a
I'm just
strong
naming names, bro. I'm just naming names. You ain't got steps.
step. Yeah, steps was just in the tournament. For the West Side, yeah, I give it steps. I give it steps, but not at
No,
7
what's
though.
his
I
spot though? What's his spot?
10,
Because you still
10,
you got steps left. You got AC. You got tempo. You at 6.
AC 8, AC 8. Ooh, I don't
You
even
got
got.
AC
I don't
8.
even got
So
Josh.
who's 7? J-Dot got to be in there somewhere. Cause he better than a lot of them niggas.
What's the name? I said Devin was what 6.
You said Charles was 5. You said P-Top was
P-Top
6.
was 6.
So
P-Top
Devin
was
got to be what?
6.
He's 7. AC 8.
Right.
Now
Then
you got steps.
Steps just not getting back in, so I ain't finna put Steps in the top 10.
What? He never left though. But okay.
You say he never left. You like, okay. You say he just got back.
Okay. I ain't arguing
Just
on
got
this. You
back.
got steps.
For me to give him top 10, give me some more months, another year, something like that. Another year,
All right. You got steps. Okay, let's say we put steps. Let's say we put steps at 9. And who else? Because you got a 1 spot left. Let's say you got tempo. You got Sean. You got
Sean, I didn't know it. Sean, I didn't know. What's Sean? Sean, I didn't know conversations. Sorry.
well, who?
Not to me. Which one you talking about? You said Sean. Which one you talking about?
I ain't talking about. Are you talking about TOG Sean? Or you talking about Prophecy Sean?
Oh, you talking about them? Oh no, I ain't even had them in the conversation yet. No, I
What
sure
Sean
didn't have
you
them
was
in the
talking
conversation.
about?
No, I thought you was talking about the other Sean that what's his name? Sean, man. His name Sean. His name Sean.
Right.
Not I Sean, but the one that be with the one that just trying to be with Brick enough. I thought you was talking about Sean. That Sean.
Who? You said be with who?
I thought you was talking about that Sean that be with Brick enough. That's what I thought you was talking about. I can't
Talking
I don't know. I can't
talking about Lit. You talking about Sean be with like Lil Lab Sean?
I can't remember his full
He
name.
told him to say he wanted to battle Stilo.
Right, that's Sean. Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, I thought you were talking about him for a second, but he got no conversation with me. But yeah, y'all.
Right.
So that's that's the top 10 who I got so far, man. We might have to pick this up at another because I'll be here all night, man, talking about who in the top 5 and top 10.
Wow.
Especially if I'm not, I ain't. Especially if I got to see it and not include nobody from the past. We're talking about right now, right? Trying to pick a top 10 right now, it's tough. It's tough, especially for me. It's just tough for me. If you just said top 5,
I can give my top 10. Who I sit back.
What's your top 10? What's your top 10 before we get out of here? Not including us. Not including us.
Not including us. I would go number 1, Charles.
Okay.
And I would say because Charles, is a trendsetter and he humble, he don't type too much, but he about action, and you know what I'm saying. He'll come to play. It might not be what I feel he should do, but he paved his own lane actually, where he don't really have to approve to us. You just let the other people think. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they think. So he, you know what I'm saying. I give him that. 2, I would probably give it to probably Jron. I'll probably give it to Jron because Jron still like was back against the wall and he still actually have a lot to prove and he's trying to like really win. Like, you know what I'm saying? He comes to the bench and focus on his breathing. He really don't like indulge in nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. And then 3, I would probably give Curtis because Curtis like be right there. It's just always minimum BS, always like cuss him out the game from actually winning some. 4, I would probably give it to probably Devin because he came a
Over
long way.
Stilo?
When we first seen him, he was like he was just like 187 style. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you put Curtis and Devin over Stilo.
I'm not even putting Stilo in here because I know Stilo capable of. So I'm not that just to clear that up. Like I know I don't want nobody to say like Stilo was like top 3 instantly because I know he knows every concept of the game. He professional.
So if that's the case, then I shouldn't even say Stilo in my top 10 then.
But I'm just giving you my point of view. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had what you said, but I feel like Stilo's definitely the top 3. Don't get me wrong, if not 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
So we might as well not even include him in the top 10 if we.
I mean, you
feel
still
like that.
had like. I mean, you can take them out, but that's your point of view.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine.
Oh, all right, okay.
So if I'm saying name, actually, you talking about like actor?
Yeah, you said actor.
Like I'm start off. All right, cause yeah. All right, okay. I'm gonna do it like this.
We ain't got too much time left, but we acting.
No. All right, look, I would do actually because I seen both of y'all work ethic, so I would do probably you and a Charles split at number 1 if I gotta add my own team members. Only if I gotta add my own team members, right?
We ain't even add them on team. I ain't do that. I ain't do that.
All right, okay, cool.
Did,
okay, so
actor.
it'll be Charles and it'll be Jron. Like I said, like I ain't gonna add my team member. Like this starts number 1 without Steve. Whoever your number 2 is number 1. So that'll probably be Jron then, I guess. So we can just make it by all right. I'll do Charles. I'll do Jron. I'll do Curtis. I'll do Devin. I would probably do at 5, probably Tempo, because Tempo could relate and he could create just off the energy, and he don't look real too much repeated like the rest of a lot of his team members. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen over the years, 6, I would probably do MB. I'll probably do MB because MB is like a super underrated person.
I almost forgot what that was.
You said what?
I almost forgot what that was.
I'll probably do MB.
We sure didn't include Crystal.
I'll probably do AC at 7. At 8, I'll probably do Steps. 9, I would probably do as active.
I ain't gonna lie, Crystal better than half of the list. We didn't say it though. No lie, I ain't gonna lie.
We can't add our members.
But we can't even say our members though. That's the only thing about this chat. We can't say our own.
No,
we said our own members. It'd be tough.
We give respect.
We said our own members. It'd be
outside
tough.
us, bro.
Yeah,
we give respect outside of
us. I ain't gonna be biased and just keep saying our members are not good.
Yeah, we give respect outside us.
Yeah.
Probably what we at 8? I'm at 8.
Yeah, you at 8.
The actor probably Sean. Sean is better than a lot of these motherfuckers.
You talking about Sean Flynn City, right?
Yeah, Sean
Flynn City. Yeah, he's decent. Yeah,
Sean Prophecy that be with AC. He's better than a lot of motherfuckers. But
I had that.
9, I will probably do. That's not in my group. I would say, and the crazy part about it is, I would have to say, if I had to do a split, maybe between Lupe and Jalen.
Okay. Jalen and Lupe are definitely sleepers.
No. Matter of fact, I messed my list up, but I'll bump them down to 9 and 10 a split. But I gotta throw Paul's Eddie in there. Like that was my fault. I ain't throw Paul in there. Paul should have been higher, but just the sub at the time, it just Paul should have definitely been in there. And that was like he should have been there. He should have been like 5 or something. Switch out with tempo.
You never know, man. You never know. Like one day we might just start the show off with having.
We can do a female one, the next one, but.
Yeah. The next one, we definitely should do a women's section. Matter of fact, we should just do an overall. The next time we should definitely just do an overall. Like, because some of these women, some of the people on the list, Crystal better than like Crystal better than that.
Man, shit, we could do. Let's just do a look. This we could do. We could do a top 25 and just post like on the split screen your 25 and my 25.
We can just have a discussion about it. That'd be dope, man. But for everybody who tuned into the live today, love, man. We appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Today it was definitely fun. We had a lot of different deep conversations, some much needed conversations about different subjects, man, that we've been thinking about. And I'm thanks for all the questions that people submitted, man. We got a couple good questions, and Jeezy has some surprising questions. I wasn't ready for those, but so it definitely was good to have everybody around. Episode 2 was fun. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Hot, my boy Maddog. Shout out to Jroc. Everybody, for coming in, being our first 2 guests on the show. And I'm looking forward to the next one, man. And see where we're going. So much love to everybody. We're gonna let Hot take y'all out. We're gonna catch y'all at the next one, man. Episode 3 coming soon, man.
Take us.
That's confusing. All right, go to the potty. Hurry. Yeah. Hey, I had 10, man. What happened? I wanted to get on this top 10.
I'm glad you're a part of it, though, bro. This on the beginning.
Hey, let us see each other, Scott. I can't even see them.
Let's